In just a few minutes, I will teach you the secrets to optimal health and healing, the secrets to maximizing your health and your healing potential. When I've done this presentation in the past, I ask people what is their most important assets. People will put up their hand and tell me that their health is their most important assets. When I ask them to tell me how do they know they are healthy, they will tell me that they know they are healthy when they feel great, when they have no aches or pains, when they have lots of energy, or when they can sleep well. So these people who agree with me that their health is their most important assets, unfortunately, they do not think of their health until they are in pain, or when they cannot sleep well, or when they have low energy. So they are reacting to a health crisis rather than being proactive with their health. Judging health based on how you feel means you are actually using the wrong health map. I will go over the correct health map with you in a moment. Using the wrong health map is contributing to the top 3 leading causes of death and disability in our society. And what's the top 3 leading causes of death and disability in our society? Well, people normally guess the top 2: heart disease, cancer. I will go over the third one in a moment. Heart disease. Did you know for 70% of people, the first signs of heart disease is a heart attack? So the majority of people do not feel a heart disease until they have a heart attack. This is contributing to 20,046 deaths a year in Australia in year 2012. I will go over the cause of heart disease in a moment. Cancers, for majority of people, they do not feel cancers also. That's why you cannot judge health based on how you are feeling. I will go over the correct health map in a moment. For cancers, by the time you are diagnosed with cancer, the cancer has been growing in your body at least 5 years. So cancer is responsible for 8,137 deaths a year in Australia in year 2012. And what's the other top 3 leading cause of death and disability in our society? It is the system called our healthcare system, conventional medicine or allopathic system. Did you know that our healthcare system is actually not healthcare system? It's actually sick care system, because you're only reacting to it when you're actually sick. You are not proactively doing things to maintain health. That's why conventional medicine is a cause of 50,000 deaths a year in our society in year 2003, and is responsible for 750,000 people to be permanently disabled. The conventional medicine or allopathic medicines philosophy is on covering the symptoms without addressing the cause of the problem. That's why conventional medicine, or our traditional medicine, or another name for it called allopathic medicine, is the top 3 leading causes of death and disability in our society. So I hope you understand that judging health based on how you're feeling means you are using the wrong health map. We will go over the correct health map in a few minutes. So then, how to be healthy? How can you make sure you are actually healing? We will answer that in a moment. And what is the correct health map? Well, for many people, you come from 2 single cells. Half of it is from your father, called a sperm, and the other half is from your mom, called an ovum or an egg. When those 2 cells combine, they combine to form 1 single cell. You can see here. These single cells then grow and split to become 2 cells. The 2 cells are identical, exact copy of each other. The cells then grow and divide to become 4, again identical copy of each other, and then 8, 16, 32, 64, and so forth. The question is, how is it possible that the cells which are all identical then specialize, differentiate, or go through a process called differentiation? How can the cells which are all identical become specialized or different. So it forms your heart, your lungs, your legs, your eyes, and so forth. Because within every living cells, every living thing, there's an inborn intelligence. There's an innate intelligence that commands, that organizes the cells to become different. And interestingly to know that the first thing that the cells did when it became different is that it formed the central nervous system. The reason it formed the brain and central nervous system, because it requires that as the command center to organizes the formations of your limbs, formations of your lungs, formations of your heart, formations of your fingers, formations of your eyes. If it did not have the central command system doing that, then it will be a mess. That's why 99.999% of people, when they're born, they are normal. They do not have any health problems, issues. So therefore, we are programmed from birth, from the very beginning, to be healthy and to self-heal. So why is it then, if we are programmed for health and self-healing, why is it then some people seems to always get sick while others seems to never get sick? What is the cause of that? What's the cause of heart disease and cancer? Well, in the past, they have theorized that the reason you are sick is because of bad spirit. A bad spirit has invaded your body, and if we can expel the bad spirit from your body, then you'll be healthy. So historically, they've put a hole into a person's skull to allow the bad spirit to leave their body. Unfortunately, they also discovered by doing that, it causes the person to die. Another theory proposed, they thought that the reason you are sick again is due to some germs, some bad germs invading your body. Did you know they did some research with identical twins breathing the same germs? However, one twin gets sick while the other does not get sick. So the germ theory does not fully explain that cause of sickness and disease also. Another theory proposed is that the reason you're sick is due to bad genes. So they started a research finding called the Genome Project, where they map every genes in your body. After spending billions of dollars of mapping the genes, they discovered that we do not have enough genes in our body to explain the causes of sickness and disease, to explain the different of variations amongst human beings. So that genes theory has also been disproven. Genes can be seen, as an example, if you think of a house, can be seen as the building blocks that's required. Yeah, you and I, we are made up of genes. So if you think of a house, if you're building a house, you require cement, you require timber, you require steel, you require electrical cabling, you require plumbing. However, the master builder, the person that decides how the building blocks of the house are assembled, will decide whether the house is well built or the house is poorly built. So if the master builder, using the same material, has poorly built the house with the cement, the timber, the steel, electrical cabling, and the plumbing, then during a storm, the house will topple over, will have a crisis. However, when the master builder, using the same material, has well built a house during a storm, the house can withstand the storm. The same thing as our body, we're made up of genes. However, the activation of those genes decide whether we have expression of health or we have expressions of sickness. I shall elaborate a bit more in a moment. Some say it's due to bad luck, perhaps the will of God. So the research on epigenetic has disproven the gene theory of disease. This was published in November 2006. This research from these two mice from the same parents, mom and father. The mice on the left with the gold yellow colored fur, the larger mice, the mom was fed a different diet, unhealthy diet, which causes an offspring to be obese, larger, to develop sickness and disease early and die early. However, the siblings, the brother on the right, from the same parents, the mom was fed a healthy diet, produced an offspring where the mice is smaller, the fur color is also different, lives a longer life, and does not develop the diseases as the other siblings. So just changing the diet causes the different genes to be expressed. Another research, they injected mice with cancer cells. They want to know whether the cancer cells is the cause of more cancer cells. They then divide and put some mice into the cages on the left where there's not much room to move or run around, and some mice with the cancer cells was put into the cages on the right where there was lots of room to move around, exercise. They discovered the mice on the left with the cages where there's not much room to run around, the cancers multiplied and grew. However, the mice on the right where there was opportunity to run around, exercise, the cancer cells disappear. The researcher was surprised, so they repeat the research again using another group of mice. They injected the mice with cancer cells, and they put all the mice into the cages on the left where there's not much room to move around or run around. They gave the cancer cells opportunity to grow. After a period of time, they checked that the cancers has grown with all the mice on the left, cages in the left. They then took some of the mice and put them into the cages on the right where there's plenty of room to move around and run around and exercise. They discovered when the mice went into the cages on the right, there was room to move and run around. Over a period of time, the cancer cells disappear. However, the mice on the left, the cancer cells still multiply and grow. If you think of a house, perhaps you did some cooking and you accidentally left the stove on. So over time, the frying pan catches on fire and you might be asleep. And you would hope that your house has a fire alarm and it will ring. It will ring your alarm and you're hoping that it will wake you up. How many people in these situations will wake up and then shut off the fire alarm? Did you know when you shut off your fire alarm, you are allowing the fire to perhaps grow out of control and burn your house and you in it if you're in the house? Please understand that symptoms is a fire alarm going off in your body. The reason why conventional medicine, traditional medicine, allopathic medicine is the leading cause of death and disability, because it shuts off the fire alarm. They shut off the fire alarm in your body without addressing the cause of the problem, which then allows the problem to get worse. Conventional medicine in Australia responsible for, in 1995, 18,000 deaths or 50,000 people to be permanently injured a year. Conventional medicine in 2003 is responsible for 50,000 deaths, which is 1,000 a week, or 750,000 to be permanently injured in 2003. The name for these injuries caused by doctors is called iatrogenic death or iatrogenesis. You can do some research on the internet. So what's the law of health? What's the law of healing? And what is the correct health map? Well, let's look at the definitions of health from the Dolan's Medical Dictionary or the definitions from the World Health Organization. it tells that health is actually the state of optimal physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the essence of disease and infirmity. So health is not based on how you're feeling. Health is not about having no pain. Health is not about having lots of energy. And health, unfortunately, does not come in drugs and surgeries. Another definitions of health to help you get onto the correct health map can be found in the Webster's Medical Dictionary. It tells that health is when you have wholeness. Wholeness means all the organs that you are born with, all the organs you're born with are in your body. That means you are whole. All the organs in your body are functioning at 100% at 100% of the time. That means you are healthy. That is the correct health map. For you to be healthy, you must have wholeness. All the organs in your body are functioning at 100% all the time. And all the organs in your body is under the control of the brain and central nervous system, which I will elaborate more in a moment. Now you look at Christopher Reeve here. He's a Superman in the movie. Unfortunately, in real life, he had an accident. He had a fall from his horse, which causes him to break the top two vertebrae in his neck. As a result of the break, the signals from the brain cannot reach his organs, his heart, causing his heart not to work properly. It requires machines to allow the heart to beat, causes his lungs not to work. He requires the machines to allow him to breathe, causes his hands and fingers not to work, causes his arms not to work. And because the brain is miscommunicating to his body, you can see he ages very quickly, and within a short period of time, 9 years, he died. I'll explain to you why that's relevant in a moment. So therefore, for you to be healthy, you must have the brain, the master control system of your body, communicating with every organs in the body. And these communications must come back to your brain for your body to be healthy, for you to work at 100%. For the brain signals to be able to work properly, then your spine must be in its normal alignment. That means the spine has to be straight from behind. The spine from behind, the shoulders level, the pelvis level. For the spine from the side, you must have curve. Nice flowing curve that allows movements, allows the brain to communicate to every cells and organs in your body, that then allow you to be healthy. That is the correct health map. Let's look at some example of real life situation. This is an x-ray of the neck from the side. Has a nice curve. This is healthy. This is a neck from the side. You can see this neck is out of its normal alignment. Now, is this sick or healthy? And why would you say whether this person is sick or healthy? This person is sick because the spine is out of its normal alignment. Because it's out of its normal alignment, then the brain cannot communicate with the other organs in the body. Yeah, even if this person did not have any pain, this person is still sick because of the miscommunication between the brain and the other cells and organs in his body. This x-ray is actually of a real person, age 70. He was experiencing neck stiffness and pain, knee pains, and he actually had prostate cancer, so difficult urination. His doctor specialist suggested that he need to have operation for his prostate cancer. He reluctantly refused because two of his mates who has undergone prostate surgeries for their prostate cancer had poor results. So he was looking for an alternative solution. So that's when he was referred to us. We decided that we could help him by getting his spine adjusted. That means moving his spine to allow the signals from the brain to flow better to reach the organs in his body. After a period of time of 6 months, we took an x-ray of his spine. You can see the spine has made some improvements. It is not 100% perfect, but because the spine has made improvements, it is moving better. The signals from the brain is flowing better. Then he also discovered that the pain and the stiffness in his neck has disappeared. The knee pain has disappeared. And to his doctor's surprise, the prostate cancer has also disappeared. We have the test results showing that. So now the cancer is gone, the pain is gone. Is he now healthy or is he still sick? Please understand, this person is still sick. However, he is better. He is healthier than before. The reason he's still sick because the spine is still out of its normal alignment. The signals from the brain is not flowing at 100%, but it is flowing better than before. The cause of your sickness is actually the cure. At any given time, everyone has within them about 100 to 10,000 cancer cells. Under normal conditions, when the immune system is strong, cancer cells are destroyed. Thus, it is critical the immune system be maintained in top condition. If the immune system weakens too much, that's when the cancer establishes itself. So how then can you maintain and have a strong immune system? The cause is the cure. What causes you to have low immune system? Once you know the cause, you remove the cause, then you have the cure. There are 5 factors that can lower your immune system. Those are stress, fear, poor nutrition, or eating nutrients deficient food, lack of oxygenation, exercise, toxicity in our body, toxins in our body or in our environment. Subluxation, that means your spine is out of its normal alignment, nerve interference. Let's elaborate that further. So when dealing with stress, then you need to have adequate rest. Some people require 6 hours of sleep, 8, 10, 12 hours of sleep a day, depending on the amount of stress that you're dealing with. Adequate rest, recovery, and have surrounding yourself with nice environment, friends, families. Another solution, cure, is have good nutrition. 70% of diseases is preventable through good nutrition. Good nutrition is fresh fruit, vegetables, organic fresh fruit, vegetables, better. Adequate water supply. 2 to 3 liters of water, filtered water, in your body. Ideal. Getting 10 to 15 minutes of sun exposure per day, so your body can generate vitamin D. Over a 3-year period, taking 2,000 IU units of vitamin D, sun exposure, reduces the incidence of colds and flus to nearly 0. Having adequate fish oil in your diet through your food, omega-3 perhaps. It's required for natural anti-inflammatory. It prevents cancer, aids in your digestion, regulates your blood sugar, improves your brain function, helps fight depression, improves healthy skin also. Another requirements, exercise, oxygenation. The benefits of exercise, it strengthens your immune system. It helps pumps the lymphatic, which is like the sewage system of your body, is your lymphatics. The lymphatics only works when you are exercising, when you're moving. So allow your lymphatics to pump and detoxify. You need to have adequate water in your body, 2 to 3 liters of water per day. You must look at reducing toxins in your body or in your environment. Fluoride causes more human cancer death and causes it faster than any other chemicals. Molds, pesticides, mercury, lead. You gotta look at eliminating these from your body or in your environment. The other solution is to maximize nerve supply, to get your spine adjusted so that it's moving. We're designed to move. The research on HIV positive patients revealed that those who receive chiropractic care showed a 48% increase in their CD4 immune system white blood cells compared to those that did not receive chiropractic care. So what then controls all functions, all healing in your body? What controls the movements of your fingers? What controls the functions of your lungs, the heart, functions of your eyes? It is controlled by the brain and nervous system. Your brain sends messages down your spinal cord, over the nerves and into the organs. Therefore, for you to be healthy, the correct health map, you got to make sure that the brain and central nervous system is functioning at 100%. That allows your organs to function at 100%. I hope that makes sense. So this is the conclusion of the talk. I want you to write down at least one thing that you learned today. I want you to write down at least one action step that you can take today to improve your health. If you want further information, you're welcome to visit us, contact us on the website.